Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Pierce. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he can't hang on for the screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, tie. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. offense ready to start this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Pierce. Defense is coming after him. And they get the completion. Breaks loose at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Eludes the rush. He'll throw it now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking right. This one caught. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense. Flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Looking to throw. It's Pierce. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's complete downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Heading left after the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Will keep it on the ground with the counter play. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They're going to run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Running play called on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Bama. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense operating from the pistol. Hands off to the left. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Pierce. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And this time it's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Trying the old counter play here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Get the second half started with the running play. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Pressure is coming. Finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled, but first down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right. And then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. The offense going with the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Caught quickly. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Pierce. He's looking deep here. It's picked off again. The 4th for this QB today. Look out. He's got some space. Inside the 40. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
It's QB sneak. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
Running through the tackle. And the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? And the defense jumps on the football. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Scanning the field, it's Pierce. Receiver makes the catch.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score now at 28, Tennessee 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Brought down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Grab made by the tight end. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Pierce. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Alabama. And the route is on. See if they can convert the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, tied. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Pierce. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with